She would not be called on for 6 meetings in a row. So for those of you who are looking to join and afraid, this is our president. Luckily, her prayers were not answered. So without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to the contestant chair and Toastmaster for the day, Ms. Rossy Sanchez.
Welcome everybody, it's so wonderful to see you. We have a packed agenda, so I'll go through it quickly. I do want to start though by thanking not only all of you who came, but also all of you who are going to be doing things behind the scenes. You'll probably see me up here, but a lot of other people really are working behind the scenes to make this happen. We're going to start with the judges. We have Ms. Kim Davis, who's our chief judge. She's also our VP of Public Relations and the person responsible for getting the word out about the club. We have Lillian Fun, who is one of our youngest and very valuable members. Sadi, he is our VP of Membership, and you see him if you want to join. And Daisy Lee, she is our financial guru. We really don't keep any money in the club, but if we did, she'd be fantastic. We also have, welcome. We have our timer, Michelle. This is a really important role, and she came straight from Atlanta just to do it. So hey, kudos to her. And counting the ballots, very important also, is Melissa, and she's our VP of Education, which means that once Kim gets you in the door and Sadi signs you up, Melissa will make sure that you're on your right pathway that resonates with your personality, with where, you know, the goals that you have, and that you also get set up with a mentor. So she's very important. And Sergeant at Arms, you already met him, Uduak. I thought he wasn't going to be at the meeting, but he is. And he's responsible for setting up, taking down. He's also responsible to welcome you at every meeting with that wonderful voice. He'll give you a hug if you're in need of one. So, you know, Uduak is fantastic, and we're so glad to have him. Now today, very quickly, we're going to have 2 categories of speeches or contests. Will consist of 2 different categories. The first one is table topics. And table topics are impromptu, off-the-cuff responses to a totally random question, which I'm still trying to figure out what that's going to be. Just kidding. I do have 1 or 2 floating around in my head. It's 1 to 2 minutes. The response is 1 to 2 minutes with a 30-second wrap-up. Then we have international speeches, which is another word for motivational. So any topic that you want to speak on in terms of a motivation to motivate others can be included. It's 5 to 7 minutes with a 30-second wrap-up. So we will begin with table topics. The first contestant is going to be Salish. So the other 2, if you could please leave the room. You're not allowed to hear the question.
Do we want to tell about time, or does everyone aware about the timing?
The timing, yes, thank you for bringing that up.
All right.
Table topics, 1 minute the green light goes on, 1.5 the orange light comes on, 2 minutes red light goes on, and then you have 30 seconds to wrap up. And for speeches, 5 green, 6 orange, 7 red, 30 seconds.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Salish, you join me up here, please. Our contestant number 1, Salish Ramshot. If you could only eat one thing in your life, what would that be and why? If you could only eat one thing in your life, what would that be and why? Salish Ramshot.
Thank you, Madam Table Topics Master. If I could only eat one thing, oh my goodness. Wow. So many things come to mind, but one of my favorite fruits is mango. I just love, especially those Indian Kesar mangoes. Oh They're not like any kind of mangoes you can find here, but they just melt in your mouth. The color is so different. And if I could just have that one food, I think I could kind of survive off of those Kesar mangoes. They would be a real treat. You know, there's always this tree. It's called the Kalpavriksha tree. It's a special tree that you go under, and whatever you wish for, it actually grants. So it would be a really cool thing to wish for. The Kesar mangoes. This really stumps me because I'm really not much into food. So, but I do love those Kesar mangoes. So that's pretty much the main thing that I would say. And you know, given that I'm here at Herbalife, what's my favorite piece there? I'm just going to stick with the Kesar mango. That's it. Thank you.